Hello, I'm Pat O'Hare, Chief Market Analyst for Briefing.com. Today is Tuesday, December 30th. Stocks staged a solid advance without the help of any major news items or encouraging economic data. Each of the major indices rallied in the final minutes of trading, finishing at session highs. With news flow slow, participants focused on word that GMAC, the partly owned financing arm of General Motors, will receive a $5 billion investment from the U.S. Treasury. Another $1 billion is expected to make its way into GMAC's hands since Treasury is lending General Motors money to participate in GMAC's rights offering. The new funds are expected to help generate new auto loans. Such a move would complement recent efforts by Treasury and the Federal Reserve to increase the availability of consumer loans. A lack of buyers and tighter credit conditions continue to weigh on the housing market. According to the S&P Case-Shiller Composite Index, October home prices were down 18% year over year. That is the largest drop on record. Plummeting home prices and broader economic headwinds are taking their toll on consumer confidence. According to the U.S. Conference Board, consumer confidence dropped more than expected to an all-time low in December. Stocks fell to session lows at the same time the consumer confidence report was released, but quickly snapped back to spend the entire session in the green. Financials led the late charge. JPMorgan Chase and Wells Fargo were the sector's best performers. The two outfits have found favor among investors since they avoided many of the toxic assets that crippled other banks and financial outfits. The assets have been so toxic that the Wall Street Journal suggested banks may face their first overall quarterly loss since 1990. Strong gains were also had by the materials sector. Rohm and Haas rebounded from the prior session's loss after reports indicated the terms of its merger agreement with Dow Chemical are unlikely to be renegotiated. Integrated oil companies, up 1.8%, provided leadership to the energy sector for the second straight session. They helped the sector climb from a 0.9% loss to finish 1.8% higher. Energy's recovery was also helped when oil prices pulled off their session lows. Crude futures were down more than 5%, but finished closer to 2% lower at around $39.20 per barrel. The session's gains were broad-based with all 10 economic sectors advancing. Nearly 95% of the companies in the S&P 500 closed higher. The gains came on light trading volume, though, as many investors remain on vacation and trading desks continue to be lightly staffed. For the fifth straight session, less than 1 billion shares traded hands on the NYSE. The trend will likely continue through the week since the U.S. indices will be closed for another holiday on January 1st, which is New Year's Day. Tomorrow, December 31st, though, is a full trading day. I'm Pat O'Hare for Briefing.com. Thanks for listening.